Hello, hello, hello. So we are back here on Farm Sim 25 with, well, in Riverbend Springs. So our doggy is over here. Hello, Doggeruno. So I didn't find a way in the game, but I did obviously want to change the name of the dog. So I did that in the XML file. So our dog is now named Autumn. So we're going to fill Autumn. We're going to fill Autumn. We're going to fill Autumn's bowl. So Autumn can have some drink, some drinks, some eats. And it looks like we've got a chicken coop over here. Looks like we've got a chicken coop over here. So, as a thinking, if that is a genuine chicken cooperino, which it looks like it is, that we need to probably think about chickens at some point. But, obviously we've got other things we're going to do. However, I wanted to harvest peas. So we're going to take a contract. We're going to borrow some items. And we're going to go and harvest some peas. On field 25. Of course, the contract is always a good way to just to make money early doors, but also to get to know the map, because you don't just get insulated on your own farm. And that's what we're going to do. Well, to start with, anyway. Doodly doodly doo, doodly squiddly 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 diddly doo. So I believe I can fly. I also believe that it's this way. Onwards! Who knows? We might see the elusive train today because we've missed it. Oh, in 3.5 hours, I managed to miss it yesterday. Let's have a look, Rooney. Oh, I'm totally in the wrong place. And it's not 25, it's 23. I am totally in the wrong place. Oh well. I totally misread the map. Oops. Did we get that stop sign? No, we didn't. I'll have to get that later. We have declared war on stop signs. It's a legitimate war. The war on stop signs. Just going to drive all over the place. It's the best way. I mean, the scenery is very, very pretty. Stop sign killings. That's another one down. And another one down. And another stop sign is dead. And that's another one, I think. No, I didn't quite get it. But we almost got hung up on that mailbox. We are now on our way. Excellentages. Oh, there's 2 stop signs. Can we take both of them out? I doubt it. No, they're both on the same side of the road. We'll take this side out now. There we go. That's 2 more down. Oh, and this is the field we want. This is the pea field right here. So now we need to tab back and get the old harvester Rooney. Free wibbly doopers. Ah! And a lamp post. Take out the stop sign. There we go. You take out the stop sign, you don't have to stop. That's how it works. So after the petrol station, we turn right. Okay. This is going to take a little time, but that's fine. We've got plenty of time. Dig deep! Dig deep! Peace! Pea harvester! We must harvesterize the peas. This looks like the petrol station. Now we've got to turn right. It'd been helpful if we'd have looked at the map before we drove the other one here, but we took the scenic route. It's fine. Central Cafe. Fantabulousness. Stop sign. Oh, we didn't quite take it out. Oh well. We didn't stop either, so... I wonder how we're going to handle this field. Just like that. There we go. That's how we're going to handle that to begin with. So, I'm going to...
All hands brace for impact.
There we go, that's what we want. We want steering assist, not helper. And we go to... Yeah, that's fine. Okay, Cocoa Mulattoes, thank you very kindly. Look at the peas! Peas, please. Num num num. We can num on the peas. They didn't let them grow very tall, did they? All inside, all the moving bits and pieces. That is good. Says the Gutsings. We're just going to block the road because we can. Because we must. Do-do-do-do. So this is a contract. It looks like the contracts are for the NPC. So this is a contract for Walter, so for Grandpa, which is fine. It's A-okay. We don't mind that. This line has turns, which is quite cool. It's not just a straight line. Okay, there's our... I was wondering where our Majingerizer thingy-bobber Muckstorger was. Now we found it. Dee-dee-dee. So I'm happy with this. Pea harvest was essential because peas are so tasty. Particularly fresh from the pod. Here we go. I think we've got enough capacity to get around another headland. Okay. Dee 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 dee. There's the stop sign. It's all on our field. That's fine. We didn't harvest it though. The stop sign. Well, although it's got a P, it is not a P in and of itself. So hence we didn't harvest it. Can I just seriously lift instead of put it down? Oh. Lovely, isn't it? Lovely peas, tasty peas. Give me peas for dinner. Do-do-do. Oh, here we go again. There we go. Is that seeds or something floating in the air? It's insects. Doesn't look like leaves. Could be some kind of airborne pollen, I think. So steering assist is a big thumbs up from me so far. It's definitely earning its place. Apparently that flashing thing I thought was just the fact that I maybe have a lower spec now. But because the computer's getting older. Apparently it's not, it's a known thing and they're working on fixing it, so we'll be waiting for a patch or a hotfix or something to be coming out. Just in case anyone didn't follow me to Brew's stream yesterday where we kind of talked about that in the chat. Harvest is 16% of the field, that's good. I wonder if it's like it used to be in 22 where you kind of...
No,
I think it was like 80%.
I'm only a youngling.
80% was you harvesting the field and then 20% was you delivering it to the what's it? Hello Hitman, we are harvesting peas on a contract. Because, of course we are. Come on. So we've done... This will be the completion of our second headland. I think we're doing 3 headlands and then we're going to do up and down the field. 82% says Hitman. Well, yeah, but I was about there, wasn't I? 80-20 rule. I was 80% of the way to 82%. Actually, I was probably more than 80% of the way to 82%. So, no. So how are you today, Hitman? I hope you're well. Our war on stop signs has continued, as you can see. There are 4 stop signs at this intersection that have been splayed wide because they are evil and they must all be destroyed. As with yesterday, we are using the steering assist. Digging some coal and eco then, back to farming. Messed you back up yesterday, so recovering today. Ah, well, that's grocery shopping for you. That's all I'm going to say. Shouldn't have faulted that old lady for that last bag of potatoes. So, there we go. Contract on field 23 is 20% completed. So yeah, so we are, like I said, doing a contract. It is a contract for Walter. I'm thinking we'll probably, once we've done this, we'll probably go and meet some of the other NPCs. So I think that's because the NPCs own the fields, and I hadn't realised that aspect of it. So if we're going to do a contract, we probably want to have met the other NPCs. Well, Honda was low in the water, yes. Indeed. Loaded up for bear. I don't know why you buy food for the bear, but, I mean, okay. Unless you are the bear. Same food as a bear, and you're a big guy, so I guess you're Bearman 82. I almost read that as Beerman 82, which would also be accurate. So, there we go. So I haven't fully decided what we're going to get up to today on Farm Sim 25. Very accurate. Well, there you go, see? It's all good. It's all good, good, good. So... yeah, so... obviously, Hitman's... he's working to get back onto 25. Oh, and Hitman, the server is up and running for tomorrow. I need to do prep work for 22. Do that tomorrow. So, probably not a lot of prep work, but just moving the day forward. So yes, it's very, very good. That misty look over all the fields and everything, which will burn off in the morning time. I assume it'll burn off. Do. So we are still figuring this new one out. Like I said, I do like it. I like the quality of the kind of not unrendered, but the less rendered outer things. They don't look so cartoony as they did in 22. They look a little bit more like a oil or watercolor painting or something, like a painting rather than a cartoon, which is what they felt like for me in 22. There we go. You need to try connecting to it ahead of time so you can see if you need to mess with the VPN. Yeah, well, it's up and running. It is up and running. Same password. You'll find it very easily. Game has improved, especially the ground deformation. It was what I loved about Axim. So happy to get in FS. Yes, I just wish it was a little bit more permanent in a way, but I mean, it's like I think I said yesterday, it's like Tire Tracks 2.0, by actually having it look as though the ground has basically been squished in, as opposed to just had something painted on top of it. Try ploughing. Well, yes, but that's still not like permanent, is it? Not like it was with Axim, which caused a lot of problems, but there we go. There we go. It's good fun. I'm gonna get this done, and we'll soon be on the up and down the field section of this. Ploughing affects the ground even after another operation, it seems. Okay. I will have to look and see. No, not quite. There we go. We're getting them. We're getting them in the trailer, but by a miracle. It's a miracle. So if you're looking for a miracle today, you've just witnessed it. So, look at this lovely piece. Let's zoom right the way in. Yep, love it. Dee, 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 dee. Amazed. Yes, after we planted the fields, then picked up rocks, it was still a little bit bumpy. Ah, okay. That's good. Maybe it is more than just a visual phenomenon, which is what I was accrediting it to be. So that should be the last of the headland passes. We should now be on up and down the field duty. And of course, we're going to have to do the necessary... we're going to have to actually put the harvester header down to be able to do that. But we're going to do the absolutely necessary this.
Many years ago, on a field not far away,
Oh, nice.
big man and fat man started to farm and play. Beware the red tractor, it surely will become a dirt Galapagos factor, bouncing right up to the sun. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness is we'll never know. As the years fly by, farming done, friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness is we'll never know. As the years fly by, the farming does go on, witnessing forks of justice. Some friends have been and gone, enjoying the time as if it were a crime. The clock ticks on, but the fun dies by. Up and down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness ends we'll never know. And down,
Mystery.
sown with love, we watch them grow. And down the field we go, sowing seeds with love, we watch them grow. Up and down the field we go, where the craziness is we'll never know.
There we go. It's our favourite farming song. Truckin' Fabulous song's really catchy too. You're good at this. Oh well, I just go with things that I enjoy. So it's yeah, it's not difficult. Oh dear. Yes. So I do like the Truckin' Fabulous song. And I mean, in fairness, I do come up with the lyrics, so it's not all just magical AI magicness. There we go. That's good. going. But yeah, so Hitman's recovering, having damaged himself. So, have we heard anything from Scribby? Has he played much so far? That's the talent, the lyrics. Well, I think some musicians and musical instrument players might have a differing opinion on that one, but yeah, it's finding the right words to convey what you want to convey, and having a suitable vocabulary does it's probably helping that. Haven't spoken to really. Hope it runs okay on his rig. Yeah, that was something that I was concerned about, because I know see, we had some comments in the chat yesterday about kind of the spec requirements for the game, and there was some concern over that. So Squirrely did say he'd run a tool to see that he'd got just about the minimum spec, so he should be okay. Fingers crossed. So D D D D D D D D D D D. Man, quite the job you've taken. Yeah, I'm okay with it taking a little while, but I mean, I wanted to harvest peas, because peas, I love peas, and so it's probably the new crop that I am most excited about is the peas. So, so hence it had to be done. It had to be done. If I'd have thought about it, I could have done it yesterday in the stream, but there we go. Didn't do the Flumschnitz. There we go. So how are you today, Trainman? I hope you're well. Hitman was really happy to see how you do it by hand, so it's neat to see the machine in action. Yes. Expensive harvester for peas. Yes, Shabman, that's why I've borrowed equipment. So, how are you, Shabman? I hope you're well. I did hear a little bit of your voice yesterday when I kind of raided into Brew. So, hopefully you're enjoying as well. I hope everyone's enjoying it. That is my hope. I mean, doing well. Lunch soon, then haircut. Nice, nice. Yes, it's good. Excellent. I do like the fact that we don't have to wait for a GPS type mod to be created, because it's built into the game. That's a big help, because I can do it, but I just like the efficiency of lining it up so you know you've got the width of the header and you're not wasting space and things. It just it plays nicely into my my own thoughts. So built-in GPS takes some getting used to, but it's pretty handy to have. Yeah, but it's just different. It's just different keys and a different method of working. So, but I've kind of dropped into it quite quickly and nicely, I think. So why not? Never used GPS, but looks fun if you ever get FS25. Well, absolutely. Well, hopefully you will, Trainman. But again, as I've said before many times, those that are waiting and aren't quite ready for it yet, and or haven't got the money to have it just yet, which I would have been in the position of had it not been for somebody getting it for me, i.e. Fad Mum, it would, yeah. But still. Unless you just become a I say this a little bit tongue-in-cheek, you just become a huge farm sim streamer and you get it onto the list and you get it given to you by giants. Oh, but I wouldn't count on that. My computer just handles 22, so very leery on 25. Oh yeah, that's going to be massively expensive, isn't it? Yes. Yes, I agree with you, Hitman. I mean, again, if it weren't for the fact that we kind of do farm sim for YouTube and we do farm sim, and I kind of do farm sim streaming on Twitch, yeah, I probably might have been inclined. If it had just been for playing the game, I might. Actually, no, let's be honest. I wouldn't have been inclined to wait because I'm just that impatient and I've got to have it when it's available. But I can very, very easily understand someone that would wait because, like Hitman's quite correctly said, you've got the mods are not out yet, and so waiting for them to have a sale. But when we saw that with Farm Sim 22, they didn't have a sale that was significant reduction in price for a very long time. The first significant sale I saw on the base game was, I think, when Platinum came out. How do you zoom that far out? I just scroll my mouse wheel, to be honest. And that's the maximum I can zoom out, Jason. But yeah, that's just literally mouse wheel. So I don't know. Obviously, if you've got controller, I'm sure there's controls on the controller that do the zoomy outy stuff. I was vibrating in between the harvester and the tractor. That was fun. Am I trying to break the game? No, Shadman, I am actually not trying to break the game. You're on PS5. Okay, yes, so I don't know if that has different constraints. Obviously I am on PC. May not be quite so obvious on YouTube because I don't have it in the stream title. But yeah, I am on PC, so I don't know if that affects it at all.
All hands brace for impact.
I think, I'm not sure if it was the up and down arrow ones that did the zoom in and out.
Bazinga!
So, Bazinga! Who's the Bazinga? That's Brew. Hello, Brew. How are you today? So yes, so. I don't play with a controller. Not great, my leg fell off. That's not ideal. How did you make your leg fall off? Oh, so it was less than I thought. I expected a full trailer. Well, we've emptied the harvester once, twice. I think that's the fourth. Is that the fourth? No, that's the first time we've done it. So once, twice. That's the third time we've emptied the harvester, I think. Too much to drink. Ah, that would be, yes. Having your legs fall off after you've had too much to drink, that would be yes. Interesting. So and we're halfway through this field. Only joking, you're good, thanks. Well, that's good. We've got some pastry. Tree to the face now. Wish we had the new Giants editor so we can get to mods. Yes, I said that yesterday in my stream, bro. the next big thing is going to be when, I think it's Giants Editor 10, isn't it? When they actually kind of drop that for us, so that we can get to work on some of those things. As you got the collector's edition, you have the modding stuff. Yes, yes. It says, I'm not using my legs much. If you need a couple, brew. Should be next week. Yeah, it usually follows fairly quick after, brew, doesn't it? So, yet another reason to wait if you can. Well, it's all good fun. It's all good fun. Can you do sign language, please, adverts? That would be a... I don't know if that helps, but there we go. I forgot to put the thingy bobber down. Oh, dearie me. It's all such ginormous fun, isn't it? So I don't know where we've got to take... I don't remember where we've got to take this. So... And Shabman should be back from the adverts now. Did you enjoy the sign language? I don't know what I was trying to communicate, but I guess I was just trying to communicate that I had seen your message, Chadman. So, there we go. Little bit of pastry in my life. You might have just been rubbing your eye. No, I was. I didn't do a middle finger for Shadman. I was no, all sorts of. I was just running, basically flailing my hands around just to say I kind of seen you. And yes, I am rubbing my own occasions, but that was not the primary thing. So. Yes, I had to change your online name, so sorted that. And joined the farm, saved and left. Cool. Perfect. Well done, Hitman. So that'll be sorted and ready for that. So that'll be for the YouTube folks. Will be a Farm Sim 25 episode. Should be coming out Saturday. We haven't recorded it yet, but I had to change my online name as well, Hitman, because of course it defaults to my username on the computer. Oh yes, so note to people who haven't played online in FS25 yet, change your online name after clicking multiplayer, but before going to the server browser. It's one of those things. I had to go back out. You can change your name in the game anyway. I didn't actually see that, Rue, but that's some of the options. Yeah, some of the options are because of the way they've restructured the menu systems. It feels like they're a little bit more hidden. They're not. But where they've kind of grouped things together, you've got to go to a sub-tab to get to them. So, wardrobe, and down the bottom it says change them. Ah, yeah, fair enough. That's a good shout as well, Brew. Chapman says, "Mine know my real name." Yes, that's. Yeah. Okay, you've sent me. Okay. we'll have to yak when we can about that hitmap. So I'd say I'd be tempted to look at the DM now, but I can probably text and drive, can't I? Not played that game for a long time. Yeah, Imperial Galactic Survival is good fun. You know, I've already pulled the game apart. Well, yes, Brew. You've spent a lot more time on it than I have. I've been resisting the temptation to play it during the day today. We on? Are we? Yes, we're on. I don't. Okay. And already converted a mod over. Oh, nice. It can wait. The answer is no, Hitman. The answer is no. Some of us have to work as well. Yeah, I wish I had that problem, Shadman. I really seriously do. I went to my dentist yesterday and I ended up fixing the TV in their reception that they'd stopped. They got not working because they just had a meeting and they'd unplugged it for some reason. So I fixed it for them. So Hitman goes to look at the question because he can't remember what he actually asked. Brew, it's not about what he did, it's about where he was. Just gonna have to say that. Unfortunately, work is more about where you are nowadays again than what you actually accomplish, which is frustrating. It was about what you accomplish, but there we go, never mind. On a voice chat with you playing on your server. Okay. I wonder if we're going to hit the weight limit, because I do play with the weight limit activated. No, doesn't look like it this time around. My working at home did not go to plan. Forgot about a meeting you had to rush back to it. Oops. Oops. FS25 and Brew. Well, indeed. So yes, this will be. I said this is obviously a contract field, but all those lovely clouds passing over. Yeah, the game speed doesn't affect how fast the clouds are moving. That's what I just was playing with there. Earning some more money in ETS2 today as well. So I'm almost, and of course XP, almost to level 25. So we almost can upgrade to the 750, which will be nice. So yeah, all good. Dum 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 dum. I've got some nice equipment here. I'm gonna have a little look. I think we we're not doing anything too much more on our own fields because I think we're waiting for for next year to plant some of the crops that we want to plant. Don't want to just rush in and plant crops that we've got now. Yes, this field certainly has taken us a little while to do, but I'm happy with that. Hitman was telling me before that he's been liming fields. I haven't bought anything to do liming with. I didn't deem the money worthwhile at the moment, but we'll get there. I was more interested in getting getting the haymaking type equipment so that we could feed the cows. That was the priority we made yesterday. It's farming, there is no rush, indeed. There's always plenty of time, and yeah. And ultimately, the yield penalties for lime are probably less significant than the yield penalties for lack of fertilizer. If I remember, well, if they're the same as they have been in the past, that it was a smaller penalty for not liming than it was for not fertilizing. So there we go. Says the steering assist. It's a little bit frustrating because it hasn't recognised the correct lane there. Maybe that's my fault for not lining it up properly. I don't know. They are close together, so we won't... If we'd approached it from the other side, it might have been different, but who knows. There we go. Oops. There we go. Never the computer's fault. Well... I guess I'd say that. But when they're close together like that, it's obviously got to figure out and recognise which lane you actually want to get in. If you don't understand how it's interpreting your positioning of the harvester, that's a challenge. So, just trying to get these short rows off so that we can do up and down the field, round and round style. Because that's what I want to do. No, that's just me being silly. The brain was not seeing it the way I wanted to see it, or the way I was supposed to be seeing it, I should say. There we go. Is that the edge of the map? Yeah. No, it's not. There's a maze. I realised there was a maze. Well, maze slash prop art slash whatever the heck it's supposed to be when it's at home with its mother. It's amazing. Well, that is amazing. Yes, indeed, Shadman. It certainly is. Do 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 do. So bee harvesting obviously is going to join the ranks of sugar beets and potatoes, and vegetable harvesting being, yep, small width harvester. Takes a while. That's okay. That's okay. It's absolutely okay. It's also a big field of sunflowers. Well, it is. Next door is a big field of sunflowers. I think that field is not sure who it's owned by. Let's look. Okay, it doesn't tell me who it's owned by. Dang it. Maybe it will do if we've got a contract for it. Field 25, anybody? No. So like I said, after this, we're going to try and meet a couple of more of the NPCs. We're nearly there with the harvest. On the map, see we've got to take stuff. Oh, it's over. Okay, it is over there. So it's a straight shot along the road. Do, do, do. We're still bish bash boshing around the equipment, but that's fine. It's a rental. It's okay. Fine. It's one of the instances where the guidance steering versus the steering assist needs to be kind of thought about, because with guidance steering in 22 you could reverse and it would align you with the course in reverse, but it just disables the steering assist on 25, which is not unreasonable. It's just a different behaviour. So there we go. I might see if we can. Let's try and see if we can get an NPC. See if we can chop down a tree. Don't know why. Just because. Chop down a tree and put logs in the back of the truck and go and sell them. Didn't press the button. Oh, getting confused with whether or not we're got the header down or not. Excuse me. Ba, 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 ba. Alas, these are not our peas, but they are at least peas, so that's good. Nearly completed our harvest. We just got to deliver them. Since we've got to go along the road, I'll probably drop the harvester down to the side of the road. Oh, Bam's in the trucking fabulous. Or is it someone else? No, it's Hitman! Bam's in there. Hello, Bam.
With thanks to Wolf and Geordie, a trucking venture has begun. Driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one, knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. Is it 'cause we're trucking fabulous? Running quick jobs for a start.
Hey Josh! Just in time for this one, yep.
Buy any used Volvo online. Halloween treats that taste so fine. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, but we're still trucking fabulous. Setting up in Luxembourg, getting money for our work.
Oh yeah, turned it off.
Trucking empire with no sleep, we never tire. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, never not trucking fabulous. Hiring drivers here and there, driving in our underwear. Other drivers getting vexed, we don't know what's coming next. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, we're always trucking fabulous. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, we're always trucking fabulous. trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. We're always fucking fabulous.
Thank you, Hitman, for the Truckin' Fabulous. And welcome, Josh and Van. This song is so great. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy it. I love it. Good job, Van. Oh my goodness, you saw it here first, everyone. Hitman said, "Good job." If you'd have ever believed that would happen, you'd have had more luck trying to see pigs fly, in all honesty. But there we go. Let's finish our contractor Rooney. Where is our contractor? That's new. Okay. Oh, so active. Okay. So we can collect our money minus the lease costs. Perfect. It's given us about 10 grand. So that's not too much to be upset with. Go over again. Like I said, I didn't see anywhere in the game yet to change the name for the dog, but I did change it in the XML. So the dog's name is Autumn. Now, I'm sure everyone can probably figure out why the dog's name is Autumn. Not see anything here to actually get chickens into that coop. So maybe it is just a
All hands brace for impact.
placeholder. I don't know. Hitman, I'm not got my big water pump filling. Now peeps think I'm day drinking. Well, yes, not big water pump filling water bladders now to store water for next summer. Ah, okay. Yeah, Josh doesn't give the praise away. Josh expects the worst and celebrates when the worst arrives, which is fine. We don't mind that. So got that. What am I doing? Let's see what we got for a looking for hand tools. I think hand tools. There we go. Chainy saws. Let's have a chainy saw. Obviously, we can't just scroll our mouse wheel and get our new handy tool. I think they've got to be in a shed here somewhere. I don't know which shed they're in though. Let's figure out where our tools are. Possibly in that one. Not in that one. Oh, okay. This one. Nope. Got another light switch there, though. Where is our hand tool shed then? Where are they kept? We're going to pick it up from somewhere? He'll set himself on fire. I'll just wait. Well... Sorry, just... Okay. Wish all buildings had some use, not just looks. Yes! Oh! Did we miss the train again? Always missing the train. Always missing the train. Oh, that's the name of Hickory Brook Farm. Nice. Is it in here then? So that doesn't look like it. Side of the barn. Okay. A good question. Always missing choo-choo train. Indeed. Side of barn. So far not. Not there either. I like the fact that it's got that on both sides. Looking for the chainsaw that I just bought, Vam. Oh, didn't we have some tool things upstairs? Maybe it's upstairs in the barn. Maybe. Maybe not. It's my chainsaw. Okay. Anyway, we said we were going to go and find some of the other NPCs as well, so we're going to go and do that whilst we try and think about what the chainsaw. Don't you just have it on a hand slot? No. Oh, it does. Apparently it does. I thought you had to have it not on a chain. That's how it was supposed to be. Okay. Apparently we do. Apparently we do, Josh, but that's not what I was expecting it to be. Okay. It didn't do it on the mouse wheel, which is what it used to do, so the controls have changed slightly, but that's fine. So now let us go and meet... Who are we going to go to first? And meet some of the NPCs. Because why not? So we met Ben yesterday. It's okay, cancel the search party. Yes, absolutely. Chainsaw is not missing. It's just where it used to be, not where we expected it to be. Okay, so Katie's over there. Let's go and see Katie then. Tell you, when we do find the train, it's going to be because we'll be right in front of it and we'll be smashed a million miles in the air. Ben seems like a good fella. He does. He does. I'm a little bit worried. I think it's David is the weird neighbour. In fact, you've got the rear view mirror. Functional. Well, semi-functional, I suppose. But it's there. It's there and it's a thing. So Sarah's going to be down in here somewhere. Oh, there's Sarah.
Oh, hi. You're Walter's grandkid, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm Katie. Nice to meet you.
Now, likewise, but how do you know who I am? Of course everyone, it's a small town, everyone's going to know.
Small town. As I just said, I'm Katie. I took over my parents' farm 4 years ago, continuing the family business after traveling the world as one does. But I'll tell you all about that another time. So what can I do for you? That's good. I specialize in livestock. We got chickens, cows, sheep, pigs, horses, even bees. Also our recent additions, goats and water buffaloes. It's quite an eclectic ensemble of creatures, if I can say so myself. If you want to dip your toes into animal husbandry, come to me. I'm not only dealing with the livestock, I can also give you important advice. I've been working with animals all my life, you see. Even when traveling the world, I occupied myself with the local fauna. And I collected some stories on the way, if you're interested sometime. That and some myths and legends. Maybe I should start a podcast. Anyway, I'm sure you and I have got stuff to do, animals to feed and so on. So don't let me keep you. I'm sure we'll have time to talk again.
Will you dip your toes when you're in the animal pen? Indeed.
Sure. Chickens are best kept in a pasture or coop. Choose the size of the house.
So where's our next one? Oops! I keep pressing M to go to the map. That's not this game. Okay, so David, I think, is up here. That's David. So we're going to go meet David because I want to get that out of the way because he disturbs me. See, head back down town. Take Train Man, thanks for stopping in. Good to see you as always. So yeah, Hitman had a particularly eventful time in town. All people are weird when you live in the woods. Well, yes. When you say all people are weird, then you really do have to look in the mirror. We're taking this road sign, taking this stop sign for a drive in the country. And we've gone past the turn that we wanted. 3 point, which will turn into a 100-point turn. Actually, no, right. Anyone sick yet? Sick bags will not be provided. $70 miles an hour. Gee, do we need to go that way? Yeah, we kind of do. Even at home, so if you disappear, David's the sheriff will know where to start. Well, indeed. I'm just going based off of what the interaction was when they did the introduction to the NPCs. So, taking out the stop signs. They stop there, weirdos. Okay, so he's up. Oh, he's up here somewhere. Where we just were delivering the peas. So trucking fabulous indeed. Not, you've got to be careful not to spoonerize that one. Which is exactly why I did it. Obviously. Here is Weirdo David. Hello, Weirdo David.
Hey there, neighbor. If it is not nice to meet you, I don't know what is. I'm David. Call me Dave if you want to. Don't have to. I'm happy with either.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Hello. Nice to meet you too. I just moved in. Or wow, you're a chipper fellow, aren't you? I think it's nice to meet
Welcome
you.
to the neighborhood. Saw you moving in the other day.
Really?
I'm new here too. I came here almost 2 years ago, so I'm still a newbie in the eyes of the townfolk, and probably will be for a long time. Especially since I don't have a farming background and came from the city. Did something completely different before. What brings you here, buddy?
I don't know how much Bitcoin he's got. I want to know what's in his basement, Josh. Hitman sorting out some breakfast and lurking. Enjoy, Hitman. What brings you here? I think we just go with the truth. I'm taking over the family business from my grandfather.
Pops is your grandpa? Awesome. I love him.
Yeah, how much do you love him?
Good terms, friend. Let's talk some more and get to know each other when you're settled in. I bet we can help each other out here and there. I'll definitely tell you about all the mistakes I made so far, hoping you don't hear about them from the others first, if it's not too late. But more importantly, so you don't make the same mistakes. Let your grandpa be disappointed in me instead of you. Also, you want to avoid tauntingly being stared at by our local lumberjack, Noah. I swear his sharp stare while shaking his head can fell a tree. So,
Eh?
feel free to come by and chat me up anytime, buddy. I'll take some
I'm
time for you. If I don't, I'm busy. But that doesn't mean I don't love you anymore. Got it? Already do.
Ugh! I already love you. Come and chat me up sometime. Yeah. They really got the ick factor on this one, didn't they? Sure. Yeah, we'll see you soon. Just the reason I'm blinking, it's not Morse code for help me. There's a weirdo in front of me. It's just a medical condition. Jeez, that is every bit as creepy as I feared that it would be. Jeez, ouch. So I think that's Noah. So we're going to see Noah next. So we were on the way to Noah. We could have. Oh well, that's fine. We'll figure it out. He wants to help us out. Yeah, he helped me out of something. He loves me and he wants me to come chat him up. Yeah. That was super mega hyper creepy. We are. So we're heading down to Noah. I think. Yeah, we'll head on. Head on. We'll take the long way round. Hey. Be good. That car just totally got some air as well. Then I'm not sure if we've met all the NPCs at that point. 74 miles an hour. Let's figure out where we are. Yeah, that's where we are. That's fine. Over the train tracks. Yep, stop sign. Boop. This is where we need to go. It is, absolutely. In here? Yes, he's in here. Engine shop. Okay, well. Authorized vehicles only. Well, we're authorized by the fact that I'm here. And you're going to get used to it. Or you're not. There he is. Hello.
I don't know you. Let's change that. My name is Noah. I am a 45-year-old male.
That's a totally normal introduction.
My hair is red. I like licorice and walking through the woods. I prefer coniferous trees to deciduous trees.
Okay. It's starting to feel like this might be a gay dating app now. But there we go. Interesting introduction. There we go.
You want to know more? Then I will comply with your request.
Okay.
Well, my father Harold is a retired carpenter. He built a successful carpentry business focused on chairs. He did many other things as well, but chairs were his favorite.
Okay.
That's why he called his carpentry company Charismatic Woodwork. Yes, exactly. A pun as a company name.
Why not?
That's him, a jokester through and through. And he always wanted me to step into his shoes.
Look, I like Noah better than
But
David.
as you grow up, you start to develop your own interests. And do not
Hey, Steen.
necessarily share a knack for unnecessary amounts of wordplay.
It's too shouty.
I'd rather provide the raw wood itself. That's why I'm a lumberjack, doing the lumbering.
Yes,
There are
Noah
so
likes
many
raw wood.
factors to keep in mind before you can even start thinking about carving something after the wood harvest. Type of wood, its quality, age, moisture levels. Being a
Doing good, thanks,
lumberjack,
Steen.
I start the process
You're
even
welcome.
earlier than the usual wood carver. I plant the trees. I have to think about the quality of the soil, the climate, the forest composition, etc. Tending to trees is akin to conducting an orchestra. Achieving harmony is essential to creating a symphony of beauty in every little masterpiece. I am the conductor. My family is just playing some out-of-tune trumpets, if you know what I mean.
What?
To continue the story, however,
Okay. He likes talking this one.
My sister Melissa took over
Yep.
his workshop. She is quite the skilled carpenter. Always wanted to work in his wood shop, and so our father granted her wish. I never really got into carpentry the way my father and sister did, but I do in fact like carving wooden figurines.
Okay.
Both my sister and I have a talent for wood carving. The moment we were able to handle a wood carving knife, we were competing to carve the most elaborate figurines.
Noah's sister and he are
It's
both
still
good with
up for
wood.
debate which of us is more proficient at wood carving. She primarily uses basswood.
They debate
If you ask
who's better.
me, that's enough to end the debate right here. She used to live in Silver Run Forest. Her figurines
Oh.
are quite popular over there. She still holds that over my head.
Okay. I'm going to stick with that's more information than I
think
expected.
a lot of words were said now. As I have to proceed with my business, I wish you farewell.
Noah doesn't have the creep factor, but there's definitely some. Well, you can read innuendo into that, and it's funny. So let's have a look. Are there any other NPCs? We've already seen Ben, Katie, David. The less we see of David, the better. Got the train rental place. So we could go up and see if we can see the train up there. Because we still haven't seen the train. As long as they don't debate over the kitchen table. Well, this is... Yes. Find our way out of here. Stop sign taken out. There we go. Said before, there are no sick bags, just hold on to something. Not that. You've been here because there's a stop sign on the floor. Dang, we want to be here somewhere. Not yet. Not quite, but nearly. So this is where we deliver stuff. Oh, we've got... I hear ding dings. I hear ding... The train's coming! The train's coming! Hello, train. There we go. We have seen the train! We also see Moo's Dairy. Okay. Back stuffing face hole with toast. Excellent. Well done. So we're going to head home now.
I've got a Mr. Bean beeper on this.
Thank you, Brew, for the random dirt video.
That's brilliant!
So, we have the hat spot installed, and Brew found the shooter hat.
Thanks again, Brew. Nice little derp video. So we're going to go and try and see if we can find a tree on our land to chop down. Here, I think. Oh, looks like that sorghum's ready to harvest. That's not ours, but... let's go here by our field. Is this not here by our field? No. Have I taken a wrong turn? Maybe. Maybe I should have turned down here. It's just not turning down there. It's this. Yeah, this is the bit I want. This is where I want it to be. Okay, so that one's rather large. That one's rather large. So we'll take this one here out. I think. Because, yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that. So sure the sound is... doesn't sound quite what I'd expect, but there we go. So we'll try and get some... Nice hat, Brute. Yeah. Thank you, Tipman. I think was the correct version, Brute. But there we go. However you prefer it is fine. So. Still need a little bit of sitting there. No, and let's chop that down to size to get it in the back of the truck. Or close enough to... No, not the end of the world. My pirate name is Matey 2. Oh dear. Which facehole is Hitman stuffing? Well, it's probably his left ear. Probably. Because that's just how we roll. I think that's gotten everything. Now let's go back to see Noah. Oh, I've just driven on the field. That's not very clever. See if we can sell some wood to Noah. Yes, yeah. Why not? I'm probably going the wrong way. But we'll figure it out. No, it's all good. We can get this way. Another stop sign. Down. That should be a new film. Stop sign down! I suppose at least meeting the NPCs we've gotten to know a little bit about where some things are on the map. Authorized vehicles only. We're authorized, it's all good, don't worry. We're here. We have wood. Where do we put the wood? Here's another question. So, that there. Presumably that is... That's the sell point. Okay, so where do we put the wood to sell it then? Back it up in here. Let's check. Okay, it's not there. Let's try the one next door.
All hands brace for impact.
Nope. No dice. Place one there. This is just nice scenery. Be some collectibles around here, but I'm not going to worry about that for the minute. Try to stay between the lines. Well, indeed. See what that says. Nope, no dice. So either it's not one of those, might be this next one, or it doesn't like the fact that it's in the truck. Or it's expecting it somewhere else entirely. If this is mod, well, it will be modeled on the obviously. There we go. Let's see what this one does, if anything. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Cool to curse. Any past we wanted to do this, we would go to the Maparuni hotspots, tip stations, and tip stations. Tip stations. Station. Sawmill. Okay. No. I'm thinking wrong. Why am I thinking? Where am I trying to get to? I'm trying to get to this. This is where I'm trying to get to. Okay. Where did we put the wood? Where did we put the wood? Planks. We don't want planks. We want wood. Okay, it is in order. Okay, so carpenter, paint, sawmill. Tag place. There we go. That's what we want. That should now give us... Okay, so it's down here, apparently. Okay, so we've got to take it down there. Okay. Right, let's get in the old truckaroo. Do you have to unstrap it? Not normally. Not in... We haven't had to in 22. Doesn't mean to say we don't have to, but... That's why I've just tagged the location for the sell point, because it usually takes you directly to where you can drop it. So that's why we're kind of going to head down here. Nothing can go wrong with doing this. At all. Okay, so if we've then got to go up there to sell the wood, that seems quite disjointed. Not to say it's a problem, but let's see. Can we now sell our wood? Yep, there we go. 272 quid. So that I wouldn't necessarily have called particularly obvious, but there we go. You see that? That looks like a nice a callback to 2011. Very similar visually. It's not the exact same. Very similar visually to the the bottles that you collected in 2011. And there's another one. Yeah, I like that visual kind of callback to 2011. I really like that. Josh says, "What a strange system." Yeah, I would agree. That seems a little bit strange. Not particularly when you come in from the road, not specifically obvious where you need to drop your logs. But that's okay. We found it, and that's what we're trying to figure out is trying to sort things out and figure them out and learnerize it. Let's head on home. See what our next thing is. No, that's the wrong thing. And we ended up on the side of the road. I pressed the wrong button. What I wanted to do was toot as we went past, and it didn't work that way. Toad of Toad Hall. Driving like maniac through town, sounding the horn. At least we figured that out, so... Okay. Hitman's laughing. Man's always laughing. So we've got Ben to help us if we want to get crops in the fields. Actually, having said we'll go back here, I'm actually going to go back to the animal dealer because I want to see if we can get chickens in that pen. Otherwise, what's the point of it? Squirrel trip. Nearly went straight into that crossing barrier. I think the mistake I made was trying to think that we had to purchase animals from Katie rather than going to here. Okay, so animals, pigs, sheep and goats, horses, chickens. You have no pens yet, so it doesn't count as a pen, even though it's got the hatched area for kind of produce, and it looks like a chicken coop, but it doesn't count as a chicken coop. Okay. That answers that question at least. They'll fit. Will they stay? Well, who knows? Came for the dirt, was not disappointed. Well, I don't usually disappoint when it comes to dirt. So there we go. Okay, so we've done a pea harvest. We've chopped down a tree. We've established that the chicken pen that I thought was a chicken pen is not a chicken pen. Well, I renamed the dog off screen because I did it in the XML. I'm thinking there probably is a way in game, but I just have not found. I haven't really looked much harder than I looked last time. Let's park our car in here, shall we? Excellent. So, here, aside from move the day forward, check on the cows. I think the cows should be fine because we gave them food. Okay, so they are eating some of that. So we might want to make some more hay. We have plenty of grass somewhere. So what section? Okay, so our farmland extends. Guessing probably our best bit for grass is going to be along the side of field 2 and 3, along that side of that road. Let's go have a look. Let's go have a look. I think that could give us some nice grass. It's a bit of a bank, but yeah, that looks about right. We've got the trees for dancing around. Dance around the trees. Okay, so let's get in our John Deere because it's got the front 3-point. would imagine if Brew loaded into this mode, the John Deere was one of the first things he sold. Or probably had somebody else sell if he was in a multiplayer. Brought it on his server, he was not happy. Oh, way to troll, Shabman, way to troll. So can put steering assist on. So no field detected. Okay. So we can't use steering assist outside of a field. Now that's a little bit of a shame, really, because I would like to use it, but there we go. But still, we'll figure it out. Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's make some hay. All this lovely grass along the side of our field, we might as well have feed for our animals. So I think once we've done this will probably be the last thing we do for today. Get the upper side of this done. Can't I watch the stream live and now I don't have anything to watch later, says Hitman. What? You never know, Hitman, you never know. Sorry, dude. Should we get the stop sign with the tether? There we go. Totally mangled it. Totally. It's disappeared through the ground. Cool. Love it. We totally mangled that pesky stop sign. It's no more than it deserved. Are we time for Trucking Fabulous again? Yeah, I'm not planning to stop the stream until I finish cutting, rowing, and bailing this. So yeah, go for it. Or is that? There we go.
With thanks to Wolf and Geordie, a trucking venture has begun. Driving around Europe, seeing countries one by one, knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us. Is it 'cause we're trucking fabulous? Running quick jumps for a start, never missing an hour's farts. Buy any used Volvo online, Halloween treats that taste so fine. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, but we're still trucking fabulous. Setting up in Luxembourg, getting money for our work. Expand the trucking empire, with no sleep, we never tire. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, never not trucking fabulous. Hiring drivers here and there, driving in our underwear. Other drivers getting vexed, we don't know what's coming next. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, we're always trucking fabulous. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, we're always trucking fabulous. Knocking down the road signs, trying to steer inside the lines. Cars are driving into us, we're always trucking fabulous.
Okay, Hitman for Trucking Fabulous again. I do enjoy that. FK for you, bladder number 1 full of water and moving pump to bladder number 2. Cool. There we go. Okay, Cocoa Mulattoes. So I'm going to try something different to what we did yesterday. Thing that Squirrely kind of pioneered a little bit when we were doing some of our farm sim stuff. Let's see if this works. I don't know if it will or will not. I think we probably need an offset mailer for it, but there we go. Massey is not. But we'll see. We're going to see what happens. It does not work. Because it's offset. Okay. Okay, well, that's fine. I'll just do it this way anyways. Do, 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 do. We had a lot of rain overnight, winds of 100 kilometers per hour. Wow. That's not so fantastic. Well, unless it is. Doesn't sound fantastic. Oh, woodpecker. Face tree. Do, do, do. Lots of tractor dancing. Ah. All goes quiet when I'm concentrating. And I'm getting face treed. Face treed. Dee, dee, dee. Shouldn't take too long. Be a good idea that we're doing this whilst whilst there's no crop on the field. Adjustment in the chair. Should soon be done rowing. A little bit more face tree going on.
All hands brace for impact.
Da, 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 da. Yeah. The pass should tidy this bit up. Deliberately not chop the trees down because I don't want to just chop the trees down because we want to cut the grass. You wouldn't necessarily do that. There they are. If I were driving in, it would be easier, but then now I'm not, so. Let's make sure that this is capturing anything extra. I think would be good. We can get going on this. Yeah. Nice lot more hay for our cows. Dee dee dee. I don't know how fast the twine goes down, but we haven't gone down. We haven't used one bunch of twine yet. So that's reasonable. And we've only made 21 bales, so I would expect it to last a good while. I'm not necessarily going to collect all these bales today, but we'll take at least one of them back to... Or we'll take whatever's left in the baler back so we can throw them in for the cows. Leave the rest on the side of the field here for now. So we will... I'm thinking I'm going to try and do Stardew tomorrow. And then we'll be back with Farm Sim 25 on Friday. That's my thinking. So, the reason for that is I don't want to get absorbed into anything on here tomorrow, because tomorrow I've got to stop at good time to basically play more Farm Sim and record it for YouTube. So it's... Oh, we can see the little bit we've yeah, you can see a little snidge on the there it is, on the twine. See just a little bit that's gone used. So our baler maintenance tech loves us. Few more passes. This pass and the next, and then we just got a little bit to tidy up at the far end. So I've got a little bit to tidy up there as well. Got it. Plenty of face tree action there. So we've got, yeah, we're going to have made about 20 bales or more out of this section of the field. So that'll give us a nice bit of feed for our cows for a little while. Again, it's not the most perfect feed in the world, but it will suffice. Da-dee-da. I think we got everything there. It's just this bit up here. And then a little bit the other side. Lift the pickup because we're going to drive on the road. Yep, a little desk down here. Like so. I think that's picked up pretty much all the hay. Yep, happy with that. Take that back as it is. Spoot out those last bales. There we go, that's a little bit more feed for the cows. To the feed trough. How much is it? 600 litres. So what have they got in then? So I think they put 3 or 4 bales in yesterday. They've got 755. So they've used... Definitely put at least 2 in there. So they've used a fair reasonable bit. That's good. That's it. So we'll keep them nicely fed. Their health is at 72%. It's gone back up. It's gone up again. I think it was like 53%. It's good. Reproduction. I think they're of the right age to reproduce, but I guess maybe their health needs to be in 18 months old. So they're 51 months old, older than 18 months to produce. Number in bracket refers to effectiveness. Animals that are healthy. Okay, so they've got to be up to health. So that's good. That makes sense. The meadow's got plenty of grass in it as well. But yeah, and now it's raining. Is it? Yep, it's raining. Sounds like it's raining. Starting to see rain, I think. Bing. Is that just a sound effect of the leaves rustling? It's like we're spitting with rain, but it's not quite there yet. Starting to see some droplets come down a little bit more heavily now. Do, do, do. I like that watering can to do that. That's nice. Yeah, so just going back to what Brew was saying earlier about the wardrobe. So if we're in multiplayer, go into wardrobe, and then we've got the change name down the bottom. I hadn't remembered that one, so thanks to Brew for that little tip and trick. Yes. So I think on that note, we're probably going to leave it there for today. But the rain's just coming in. So let's see what we get up to tomorrow. Not tomorrow, in Friday's stream. Tomorrow we'll be doing Stardew Valley. Yeah. So I think we're making progress. There's still plenty to find out. We did figure out how to sell our wood. Figured out how to get to our chainsaw, although hand tools, I thought that you were supposed to be putting them on a shelf somewhere and things like that, so I'm a little bit confused, but there we go, that's fine. It's not much different to normal. So there we go, so we shall... Oh, and for anyone that watched Monday's Global Farmer stream, we did, in fact, lose all that work. The save game did not save, and it is a bug that they've fixed in the next version. They haven't released it yet, but it is a bug that they fixed. So we'll figure that one out. So there we go. So yeah, so that will be us for today. So we go to our outro screen. And they're going to say thank you very much to all of the peoples. So thank you to obviously to Hitman, to Josh, to Brew, to Steam, to Trainman, to Vam. See, she's turned herself around. As he says as he scrolls back through the chat, to Shatman. She's now touching my desk. To Jason as well. So, yeah, so thank you everybody for keeping me company in the chat. It's always very, very much appreciated. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, whatever you're doing. For those of you on Twitch, we're going to have a looky-loo to see if we have somebody to rate. Looks like we have Wolfman going on Call of the Wild the Angler. So we'll head over to Wolfman. And yeah, get that started. And yeah, so thank you everyone again. Please do look after yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your evening or day, wherever you are. Parsnip harvesting going on at the moment. Might be some time. Yeah, cool. Enjoy that. Yeah, parsnip harvesting does take a while. Yeah, man. So yeah, so good luck with the parsnip harvest. Take care, everybody. Look after yourselves, and bye-bye for now.